that. Alright. Alright. In clearer water, it's harder to catch fish. And the reason
I don't think he's got a hook on that.
is that fish in clear water, imagine a poor fish just swimming around us. They become experts at chasing, hunting down, and eating their food by sight. They can see everything. If this was this bottle of water,
Looks like the hook's cut off on it. Looks like the hook's cut off of the jig.
Yeah.
Those fish are even here underwater. We don't get to see very well. So fish in clear water, they feed by sight primarily, but when they put something in their mouth, it has to feel right, it has to taste right. So when you pull the fish with an artificial bait in clear water, it's got to look right. It's got to be the right size, shape, color, and you've got to move it properly. After that, it's got to have the right, it has to have the right feel when they put it in their mouth and the right taste. In chocolate wet colored water, where they don't see well, fish feeds by vibration, they feel vibration through the water, and by scent. So fishing in clear water, watch how I cast this out. Watch me up here with my hand. I'm going to feed it line up here. Watch this. I'm feeding it line so that it's going to fall perfectly straight. This is a slow presentation technique. You don't want to go looking for fish for this. You want to wait till you find it. You get your first strike, then you want to use this. This is going to find the quickest and catch the biggest fish in the area. Because you're imitating a crawfish, which is like a filet mignon for these bass. This is your favorite food. And you want to hop it 3 times, and then let it fall. And when it's done, hop it 3 times, let it fall. Well, they're all right around it. Let's see if they want to stick to it. They're right there looking at it. Those are big marbles. Look at that. They love crawfish. They really do. And that's what they're going to attract them to. Look at that. Right there. All right. Now, how many of you have gone fishing?
Yeah, that's going to be. Thanks for receiving from like.
And all of the fishing, you never got a bite. That doesn't have to anybody else than me. That has to all of us. Okay. I have people ask me all the time, no matter where in the country, what do you do with those days when you fish just go on the bite? In a pro tournament, I still have to catch fish, even on those days where they're on bite. Well, what I want to recommend you consider is a technique called the drop shot. The drop shot technique is so easy to use.
I have that reel.
Dangerous technique.
It's that reel I got. I
What
have
you don't
that.
want to do is go searching for a bass with this. If you're not getting any bites, go to your favorite spot or your favorite lake. So we're all on the favorite lake, right? Shake your head so I know you're your favorite. We're all on the favorite lake. Don't we all have a favorite place on that lake we like to catch a lot of fish? Go to that spot. So we know this fish in that area, and I want you to set up a drop shot. What's different with this technique is that we're using spin attack. This is very lightweight. It's spinning here. It's a super sensitive rod. This is the Federal Tech drop shot rod with a very fast tip. What's important about this technique is you have to use fluorocarbon line. Now all you folks, you can see this line, it's a small line, but you can all see it, right? It's not the end, so I know you can see it. Alright, watch this. When I make these casts, we're talking about the rig in a second. When I make this cast, you guys can all see the water, you can see the drop shot wave going down, right? You can see my line under the water? No, you can't see my line, can you? Neither can the fish. And what's neat about that is if the fish can't see that line, all they can see is that minnow that's sitting on it. It looks more natural to them, and they're going to eat it. So how do you set up the drop shot? Well, what you do is your line comes off with the rod tip, and you tie on one of these itty-bitty drop shot hooks. If we sell a ton of these are not expensive. This is the Bass Pro Shop drop shot hook. You get like 20 of these little hooks for like $3. And you tie that on. And after you tie it on, you put it back down to the island one more time so that you get this 10 to 12 inches of line underneath the hook. And then what you do is you put this itty-bitty drop shot hook on the bottom. All this little weight does is pull the whole rig down to the bottom. All the time. And these again, is how you cast this rig. You put it in there, figure out how to cast it. You pick up the
Video.
line.
There's
You hold it on.
DVD there.
You open up the bail with your other hand, and then you straighten out your finger, and there it goes. And you drop it down. Now, I am a guy that watches my line carefully. You have to look at the vision. But with this technique, I'm not in that much of a hurry that I need to be quick before I pick this up. What happens with this technique is the weight sits over. This is right. Look at that largemouth now. That's a nice one. What happens with this technique is that the weight is sitting on the bottom. Hey, give me that back. They're going to eat this. This bait, I haven't told you what I can argue. This is the Berkey, 4-inch minnow. This looks just like the live minnow right here in our water, right here in Massachusetts. You insert them on. And with this, you just make a nice, easy cast. You let the weight go all the way to the bottom. And then all you do is you just lift up on the line and see if one of the fish has it. When they do, like this fish already got it, so when they already have it, you can set it up. But if they don't pick it up, you let the weight sit on the bottom and just drop your rod. One of the mistakes that I see individuals make all the time. You ever see guys out like doing this? They're out there beating and shaking their rod in. Let me just show you one thing. Why that does not work. Fish don't eat it when the worm's doing this. When the minnows doing this, you know why? Minnows don't do this. So it doesn't look natural to them. Alright? They eat this when you drop the rod tip and the minnow falls. So what? It sits in the nice and still and you drop it. That's what they eat. So what you want to do is make a nice, easy little cast. Let it sink down to the bottom. Now it's on the bottom. I'm going to just lift it up a little bit and see if I get a bass. If I don't, watch my rod tip. I just drop the rod tip. That minnow falls. That's when they attack it. Then you just lift up. If they don't have it, drop the rod tip. It's that easy. Now, when I'm teaching kids how to fish, I teach them to fish like this. Why? Because it's so easy for them to cast this. And this catches fish all over. I'm going to cast this around this line over here. So we're going to let it sink to the bottom. Now you can see all the fish are wondering, what's going on with the little minnow? I'm just going to lift it up. I'm going to keep that rock. Look at that fish. Just keep that bait. Now if you swim it off with it, he's completely full. Look at this. He's hanging on that bait. He thinks that's a real minnow. Alright. Now let's go with it. Now Ellison got it. He did. So that fish was completely full. That fish was full visually. It thought it looked real. It put it in its mouth. Its taste, and the texture of the bait told it that it was real. That's why I swam with it for 30 seconds. So this technique is called a drop shot. It's a very effective technique. If there's someone you want to teach fishing to, this is the technique that I would suggest you teach them. But don't give them this rod and set it up, and don't set one up yourself, because they're going to whip your butt. They're going to catch a lot of fish with it. It's great on those tough days. It's great for shallow fishing. It's great for mid-depth. It's great for very deep fishing as well. The last thing I'm going to mention to you is this. I am a student of bass fishing, and I'm always trying to learn from all my buddies. If you want to learn more about drop shot, if you want to learn more about fishing a crankbait, fishing a jig, what product to use, I want you to pick up this DVD. We've got hundreds of them at the store. Seasons 1 and 2 are on sale today for $9.99. It's called the Bass Pros. And each one of these has 39 lessons on it from some of the top baiters in the world, like Kevin Van Dam, Edwin Evers, Bouguet, Rick Ron, Timmy Horton, Stacy King. I carry these everywhere I go. They're in my briefcase right now. And I watch these when I get snowed in airports and things like that. I constantly learn from my buddies. You can learn too. It's like getting a day in the boat with Kevin Van Dam. So pick up these called the Bass Pros. Try out these lures, try out these baits. I'm going to come down there. I'm happy to sign autographs and answer any questions that you have. At 3 o'clock, which we might be getting really close. Oh, it's already after 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, join me over there. So 5 minutes, join me over the tractor boat area. we're going to talk about local fishing tips. How to fish your local water, how to get the lures to match them up with watercolor, temperature, what equipment you need to be successful here, right in this area. I'm Gene Ellison, Fish Machine. Thanks for coming out to Bass Pro Shop.